Hello, so I am Antara. I work with Solutions IQ, and I'm here today with Panway to discuss about his topic that he's going to present at Agile Tour Singapore 2015. So here we are, Panway. So do share something about you first.
Yeah, I'm Singaporean. I'm an enterprise lean and agile coach. Right, I do coaching for large organizations like Singapore Airlines, Huawei Technologies, Samsung, Sony. So most of the time I deal with large clients. So we're talking about projects about several hundred people, and most of the time I travel outside of Singapore. And doing the survey is a way for me to get connected with the local scene. Right, the local community.
That's interesting because the topic that you are going to present today is the state of agile adoption in Singapore.
Yes.
So would you want to share about your survey a little?
Yeah, so I do the survey using SurveyMonkey. I send out the questionnaire to the Agile Meetup group, right, and then the Agile Singapore group. So I think they have maybe a couple thousand people, maybe 2,000
people would
perhaps.
have responded.
No. I mean the mailing list is quite a big list, right? So in a short time I actually have some responses. So initially I was quite fearful that nobody respond, right? Because they may think it's a spam and so on. But the community is quite helpful, and we have some results, and I'll be sharing it later. And I also have share it on my LinkedIn site and also my website, so you can actually get all this online.
Okay, so tell me a bit about the typical difficulties that people would have, faced during their agile transformation or agile adoption journeys in Singapore. Would they have shared about some certain difficulties?
Okay, let's take a little step back about the current state, right? So, one of the data that I have is that we have practitioners across the spectrum. Some have thinking about doing it. Some have just started to try it. Some have tried a little and want to go spread across the organization. In some organizations they want to do mainstream. And if you look at the spread, it is all even.
Sure.
Right. So it's all even. So that's very good, right? So and the respondents are mainly working in smaller organizations, very different from what I work with in let's say like China, right? And the teams are pretty small. Like most of them are like 20 persons or below.
I see.
Right. So yeah. So and for that matter, the response I get, right, they try to do things like Scrum, continuous integration, automated testing, user stories, agile requirements. So these are very popular, right? The challenge which they face, actually there are two big challenges that they identify. One is internal waterfall processes, and the other one is functional silos, which I think these two are are highly correlated. One thing that doesn't come out is team competency. So normally when we do agile, right, one of the so-called the barrier, no, my team is not competent enough. What do I do? Right. In fact, actually, this team competency is ranked the lowest in terms of the barrier.
Sure. Sure. Right. That's quite interesting. So, what were the key findings, if we may ask, of your survey? What were the key discoveries? How agile is Singapore currently?
I think the reasons why the teams are going to agile is things like time to market, quality customer feedback, and team collaboration.
Sure.
And in fact, most of the people who tried it generally have positive results out of that. Though you have some outliers. Some of the outliers are interesting. It's like I've done Scrum. No, I'm not going to do it anymore. So that is interesting. I would think that is is a no-brainer, right? Other things is like they want to go into things like agile governance or portfolio.
Sure.
Probably this is in line with meeting the challenges of internal waterfall processes and the functional silos, right? And another thing it probably is interesting is that among the things that they are least keen on trying next, right? The least keen on trying next is large scale agile.
Large scale agile.
This is their least keen over here. Now for me, I'm actually a SPC, so I'm a safe program consultant.
Sure.
So to me, that is my what I do. Right. So apparently the folks here says maybe not now, right? But in this Agile tour sessions we have 2 sessions, right? One on less, one on safe.
Yes.
And probably
we attended
yeah.
this, yes.
And probably the market is over here is gaining awareness. So perhaps it's not that they do not need it, or maybe it's that the awareness is still
They
not there
need
yet.
it maybe after a while.
After a while, yeah, but probably not now. Yeah.
Sure. So I wish you all the best on your talk, which is coming up next in next hour or so.
Yeah, I'm the last one.
Yeah.
It's a closing.
Good. I hope you have a good one.
Okay,
and
thank
I wish
you.
you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.